Welcome back to the Tahoe Real Estate Show. Glenn Farnsworth joins us from Celtic Pest Control. Glenn, out of Reno. For some of our viewers tuning in first time, not familiar with the company, give us an overview.
Well, we are a locally owned and operated pest company. We run out of Reno, Nevada. We serve all of northern Nevada and the surrounding areas like Fernley and Fallon.
What type of inspections do you offer?
So we do pest inspection, wood destroying pest inspections. We also do pest evaluations for if you have, let's say, mice or rats or things like that you'd want us to come take a look at. And the wood destroying pest inspections, we normally happen during real estate transactions. We're looking for wood destroying pests like termites or carpenter ants.
It's a pretty dry environment down in Reno. Is that a big issue?
No, actually, when it comes to fungus and things like that, when you get moisture in a crawl space, let's say if there's bad ventilation, then it doesn't matter how dry we are here in Nevada, that you can still have fungus, you can still have termites and moisture issues and those problems, even though it's a dry climate.
Looking at the website, you offer inspections and evaluations. What's the difference?
So pest inspection is, again, normally with a real estate transaction. We also do inspections for refinancing. An evaluation would be, let's say you got some flying ants in your house, right? And we would come out, we would take a look, see if we're dealing with some flying ants or if we're actually dealing with termites, and then we could propose a treatment plan at that point.
So I've got a colony of ants near my house. As we were talking earlier, that's probably something you wouldn't address because it's not affecting the house.
Yeah, if it's far enough away from the house, or it's like it was saying, if it's not in a dog run or something that's going to get affected, then we'd probably shy away from it. Our goal is not to treat the whole world, but to protect your house.
Let's talk about services for some rodents here. It seems like every spring I am trying to clean up after voles or ground squirrels. They just have a field day on my front yard.
Yeah, so what we can do, we do again a full evaluation where we would check out all the areas where they've been. We do our treatment and treat those areas, as well as we put flags down so we know what areas we've treated, and that way when we come back in a few days to evaluate, we can tell what's a new path, what's an old path, and then we can address it as we need to.
So it's September, right? Winter's not that far away. When do you do the treatments? Do you wait until wintertime, or is it something you start planning for now? Well,
I would say that as soon as you see some activity, you would want to give us a call. It's very common, for example, that it snows during the wintertime, and then you get that spring thaw and melt, and then you see the trails. So as soon as you see any activity, you'd want to call. The one problem is that you can get, for example, with squirrels, they can kind of store that bait over the wintertime. So as soon as you see that activity, that's the time to call.
All right, so we've talked about services for a real estate transaction. We've talked about evaluation. What are some of the other services that are included?
Well, when we do a pest inspection, a lot of times we'll find conditions that can lead to an infestation. So there's debris under the house, or you have lots of moisture there's no vents, things like that. So other services that we perform would be to fix those problems. So we remove debris, we install vapor barriers, we can install vents to attics and crawl spaces, and so not only can we find the problems, but we can also resolve those problems.
Based in Reno, you do work around the lake, right?
Yes, absolutely.
What's the best contact information?
So our telephone number is 775-348-7445. That's the best way to contact us. You can also see us on CelticPest.com.
Glenn, I appreciate you coming in. I've learned a lot myself, and you probably get a call from me with regards to some of those voles for my lawn.
All right, sounds great.
All right, thanks. More of the Tahoe Real Estate Show coming up after the break.